I'm starting off this video with a perfect example that you will fail and get rejected and have to dust yourself off and try back again, because I just did a video before recording this current one. I was talking my sweet little heart off for like 10 minutes, all to find out that I never pressed the record button. I wanted to cry. I didn't, because we're big girls over here. So here I am re-recording this. Anyway, aside from my little tangent, that was the perfect example talking about the video I messed up making, basically talking about failure. So in content creation, just like in life, you will fail along the way, but that's okay, because there's always a lesson learned in failure. In 2020, my husband and I tried to buy a family business. It didn't work out. We were trying to help build someone else's dream. Thank God we didn't, because their business idea fell through. It didn't even end up working out, and it could have even put us in a potentially worse financial situation. Fast forward to 2021. We tried to start up our own marketing agency while running our real estate business. So in the marketing agency, our goal was to try to promote and help other local businesses grow. That ended up hurting us because we were so focused on trying to build other people's businesses instead of our own that we decided after about a year of doing that, we cut our losses and moved on. The next project that we moved on to was mentorship in our real estate career. We mentored a handful of agents, and then at the end, we realized recently, a couple of months ago actually, why are we so focused on trying to build so many other people up when we haven't even hit our own goals yet, and we are trying to build ourselves up? That said, we took it as a learning opportunity, decided we will no longer be mentoring anyone right now, and just solely focused on our own production, our own growth, and hitting our own goals first. So that said, lately I feel like God has been pulling me towards creating content, because in the past there was always something. I didn't have enough equipment, I was living with family, I didn't feel confident, or I wasn't surrounded by the right people. There was always something in the way in the past as to why I did not start my content creation way sooner. Look, my 20s was a complete shit show. We moved 10 times in the past 10 years, so I know a thing or two about failure and rejection. And there was a handful of times that I didn't even think I would be here telling my story today. But what I do want you to know is that I came from two college-educated background parents that didn't come from wealthy families, and they're not millionaires. So I said this in my last video, but I'll say it again. I didn't come from a rich family, but a rich family will come from me. And if you're curious to see how that's gonna happen, follow me along my journey. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, what are you doing? You know what's funny? I remember being 25 years old, and I had this image in my head of the woman that I wanted to be. The person that I am right now is someone who I would be looking up to as my 25-year-old self. So take a moment to be thankful for the things that you've prayed for, because for all you know, you're currently living in that reality right now. And like you, I'm already dreaming of the next chapter and where I'm going to envision myself in the future, while still maintaining gratitude for the present moment. As I've said in one of my previous videos, my husband and I are working towards moving back to Austin, Texas, more than anything besides the food scene over there, because your girl loves to eat. We miss the outdoor scenery. Y'all, we used to go bike riding, walking, hiking over there. I miss the hill country. If there's anything that you can do to show support to my page, is just hitting that subscribe button. I have virtually met so many cool, interesting, supportive people on this platform. At the rate that my page is growing, it only brings me the confidence and conviction that this is an affirmation from God that I am being called to do this. I have been anointed to publicly speak, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for God. Y'all, for 15 years of my life, I'm gonna cry. It's sad for me to say, I didn't have a relationship with God. That all changed November 2018. Not to get too personal, but around that time we were invited to church by my father-in-law. I remember I cried my little eyes out every week that we were there for about a month. This is a hard story to tell. More than anything, I wanted to be saved by God. And God has put me through so many tests and trials these past 6 years that I had no other option than to trust and believe in God. And that's exactly what I've done. God will show up for you if you just ask for him. Ask and you shall receive. And trust me, I am no saint. I'm imperfect every single day, but I wouldn't be here today without God. So if God is helping me grow this platform, then it is my duty as a steward of the Lord to spread the word. It has taken me a long time to talk about God on my platforms. For a while, I felt like imposter syndrome, like who am I to be talking about God? I've done this, that, and this under the sun. And as imperfect as you and I are, there's still a place for us in God's heart. I want you to know that. You are worthy, and there is purpose for you to fulfill in this world before you leave. Just show up with the confidence and conviction that you have been anointed to publicly speak, but don't forget to glorify the name of the Lord. If God has changed your life in any way, shape, or form, please let me know in the comments. I'll leave you with this. There's space for you and I here on YouTube. There's endless opportunities out there. This platform is not oversaturated. There's a new content creator opening up this app and starting their channel on a daily basis. My name is Cassandra Champion, and if you have found this video the slightest bit of inspirational, hit that subscribe button. Let's grow together.